Thank you everyone for coming here today. We are officially ready to get started. Let's give all of our amazing students a round of applause. We are here at Sames Auto Group, the longest lasting dealership in Texas with dealerships across Texas. And we are here with some amazing partners to have a very special announcement. I would first at this time like to announce and recognize a few special individuals that are here with us today, including from Sames Auto Group Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Evelyn Sames. The Sames Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Thomas Pina. Our Chief Financial Officer, Jeremy Bean. Our Marketing Director, Ms. Carla Gonzalez. And all of our amazing Sames team. Thank you so much. And of course, we have our star of the day, our MISD Board of Trustees, Mr. Aaron D. Rivera. Our McAllen ISD Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Renee Guguedes. McAllen ISD Executive Team, Lorena Garcia. Jeanette Nino. And Dr. Albert Canelas. And of course, we couldn't do an event like this without our McAllen MISD Marketing and Communications team. Thank you so much for partnering with us on this project. We also have representation from the City of McAllen here today. Our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Joe Vetta. Thank you for coming. And our McAllen Convention Center Director of Facilities, Ms. Yahaira Flores. Thank you so much for coming. And now for a brief video about the Sames Auto Group.
Fifth generation dealer of the longest lasting dealership in Texas, Sames Auto Group. We are so thankful to be in the RGV and are committed to being great community partners. To us, one connection is still personal, the trust between Sames and you, the people we serve. Because personal connections are made to last. With our start in Laredo to our growing family of dealerships in Austin, Bastrop, Corpus, Kingsville, McAllen, and Harlingen, we thank you for allowing us to serve you. And remember, drive local, drive Sames.
Thank you. Sames is the longest lasting dealership, and they've been working on this partnership with ISDs throughout the state, and they couldn't be more happy now that they are in McAllen to be partnering with McAllen ISD to help students get a better education. And so we're very excited to launch today the Drive for Sames Education Perfect Attendance Program, and I want to talk a little bit about how that works. Obviously, we know that attendance is the key for young individuals to aspire to get an education. And when they are able to have perfect attendance and achieve that, they are going to be able to achieve their dreams and their goals. And there is nothing more important to Sames Auto Group, McAllen ISD, the City of McAllen, our entire community than that. So let's give all of our students a round of applause. And I want to talk a little bit about the specific program. So more than anything, we know that attendance at all ages and grade levels is directly correlated to student success. Regardless of gender, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, no matter what, when our kids are in school, they are going to be more successful. So this program is being launched to encourage kids to improve their attendance. How does this work? Sames Auto Group will be working with McAllen ISD to distribute vouchers at all McAllen ISD High Schools next week. When the 6-week period is over, high school students with perfect attendance will be able to get a voucher and will then be able to bring that voucher and register here at Sames McAllen Auto Group to win the new vehicle that we're going to announce today. At the end of the cycle, 16 finalists will all be rewarded for their attendance, but they will also be selected to come to the final vehicle giveaway. Only then we will select the final individual and we will applaud them. But more than anything, the goal is to come together to increase attendance so we can help more students achieve their dreams. I now have our CEO, Evelyn Sames, here today to say a few words from leadership team to talk about what this means to Sames.
Thank you, Evan. And a huge shout out to all you talented, beautiful dancers and band members and mariachis, and I think my favorite though are the mascots. So much fun. If only we could have you in our stores every morning. We just like kick off our day with a bang. So fun. And I'll say this today, and you'll hear me say it again at the actual giveaway, but this is our favorite event. We do a lot of these different events. We have different partnerships with different groups, and this is by far my favorite. It's the most spirited. There's so much energy. I feel like I'm in the room with all these people that have so much potential for an incredible future, and just to be a little part of that and to motivate these students in that way gives me so much, I feel so grateful and honored to be a part of this. So thank you all for coming together today. I know it's a big group to gather to be here to celebrate the launch of this event. But and I want to express my sincere gratitude to the district and to the city for bringing this partnership together. I know it took a lot, and we kind of threw it together quickly because we wanted to get in for this school year. So I want to thank you all for your support in getting that done. And we know that your all's dedication to this program and to the students of McAllen is going to make all this possible. And this is just our first step in doing that, because in other markets we've had this program running for over 12 years. We've had great success with the program, and informally I want to invite you all to give us feedback, allow us to tweak the program to your needs, because this is about you all, it's not about us. So we want to make sure this program, that we launch this program in the best way possible, but we can make changes along the way to make it fit for the district's needs and for the students' needs. So I'm going to say that right now, kind of offline, just to remember that this can be a working program. And the Drive Sames for Education program is much more about than just giving away a car. It's about recognizing and rewarding the determination and commitment that students demonstrate by showing up every day to school. We know that consistent attendance is the key factor in academic achievement, and through this program we want to inspire the students to stay focused and prioritize their education. At Sames, we believe that investing in our youth is investing in the future of our communities. Programs like these are important to us because they reinforce our deep commitment to supporting education and fostering opportunities for the next generation. And I'll just plug in here and say that when I say we focus on education, we really do. I would say 80% of what we give back to or the areas that we give back to our community is in education. So we really are committed to educating the future of our communities. We want to continue to encourage our students to prioritize their attendance, and which will help lay the foundation for their lifelong success, not just in school, but in all areas of their lives, because we know showing up's half the battle. We're all here because we're all supporting this great program, but showing up is incredibly important. And it's initiatives like these that allow us to give back to communities that have supported us for over a century. This year marks the 12th anniversary of the Drive Sames for Education Perfect Attendance program, and we are thrilled to expand its reach to the Rio Grande Valley here in McAllen. With this growth, we now proudly support students in 3 cities across Texas, Laredo, Bastrop, and now here in McAllen. And in totality, we'll be giving 6 vehicles away this year across the state in different partnerships. And as we embark on another exciting year, I encourage all students to keep up the great work, stay motivated, and aim for perfect attendance. Easier said than done. I know you guys have a lot on your plates, all your extracurriculars, your home life, your friends, but getting to school every day, being there and focusing on on the short term, which is just getting to school and getting those 6 weeks your attendance in 6 weeks, but also look at the long term and what all this means for you. But your dedication will not only be acknowledged, but for one lucky individual, be celebrated in a really, really big way. So thank you all for being here today and for your continued support of this great program. Together, we're shaping the future of our students and our community. And my marketing team, everybody's here, and they definitely get after me if I don't say it, but drive local, drive Sames. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And for everyone, our students, we know it is difficult, and that's the reason why we will be providing those vouchers for every 6 weeks. So if you don't make it one time, you have another 6 weeks. So we just want to encourage you to keep on trying. And now I would like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Renee Gutierrez, to say a few words.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. This is very exciting to have partnerships with the McAllen Independent School District, such as Sames. This is a great partnership for our students and for the benefit of their education, and of course, attendance matters. And before the pandemic, most school districts in Texas were averaging attendance ratings of 95% or better. And but after the pandemic, most of the school districts in the state of Texas dropped in their attendance, and we have had a difficult time recovering back to those percentages of 95, 96, or 97%. We're now like in the low 90s, 92 or 93%. Something happened after the pandemic that has been very difficult for most school districts to recover attendance. But I'm so glad that we have such a program like this now that can help us perhaps get back to those numbers that we used to have like in the mid-90s or higher. And so this is a great incentive for our students, for them to come to school every day. Attendance matters because students have a quality education. We are learning institutions. They build relationships, but they also get involved in extracurricular activities, such as all of these ladies and gentlemen, our students that participate in all these events. This is very, very important. And I tell you what, students, I don't know what's under that black top, that black curtain, but when you're in high school, any kind of car that you get is a great car, correct? So to get a brand new car and to be able to have that incentive, it's a great opportunity for our students and to bring them to school. But the other thing that people don't realize, and we talk a lot about this in our administrators' meetings and we talk to our staff, is that the McAllen Independent School District has 20,000 students. We're just right there, about 20,000 kids. When you have 5% of absences, or 10%, just 5%, that's 1,000 kids that don't go to school a day. Or if you have 10%, because remember, we're kind of like in the low 90s. We're like at 92, 93%. So each day you have over 1,000 kids that are not attending school. And when it's about a 5% attendance or absence rather. And so that means that there's a lot of students out in the community that should be in school and should be where they need to be with us. We want them to feel safe. We want them to, of course, prepare them to be college and career ready. And we also love for our students to get involved in extracurricular activities and also to be volunteers in our community. And we work great with the City of McAllen. Thank you, Mr. Vera, for being here. The City of McAllen and McAllen Independent School District work very well together. Now with Sames, that's another partner that we have for the benefit of our students. And so we like to get back to those numbers that we used to have before COVID. We like to get back to 95% or better attendance. And I know this is one good way, one way to get back to those percentages of bringing our kids to school as much as possible every day so that they can be in school and they have more fun being in school than being at home, right? It's better to be in school? Yeah. It's a lot better. And so we love to have our kids and we understand sometimes kids need to be out, but we need to get back to the numbers that we used to have before the pandemic, and this is one good way to get us back on track and get back our attendance where it needs to be, and together we're going to make it happen. So thank you so much, and thank you for the partnership, and thank you for everyone who's here today to support Sames, McAllen ISD, City of McAllen, working together. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, MISD trustee, Aaron Rivera.
How about another round of applause for all the talented students that we have in McAllen ISD? Great job that they did today. On behalf of the McAllen ISD School Board, I just want to thank Sames Auto Group for your generous support of education and our students, especially here in McAllen. I know you guys do it all over Texas, but here in McAllen, we're very thankful for the partnership that we have with you guys here. It's student success is what we're all about, right? District, as a community, we want our students to succeed. And it's these partnerships, such as the one that we just formed with Sames and the ones that we have with the City of McAllen, our other partners, that help our students thrive. These students will be able to go out, come back to our community, and contribute. And that's what we all want, working towards a common goal. So once again, I just want to thank you guys for your partnerships. We're looking forward to it. And to the students, make sure you're attending class every day. It's not only good for your mind, it's also good for the district. So once again, thank you guys. I do want to invite up our principals from the comprehensive high schools if you want to come up and say a few words.
Hi, so attendance is one of those things that we are always brainstorming about. How can we get our kids to come to school? And so, you know, what an awesome opportunity our students now have. And I want to thank the Sames Auto dealership for providing that, because I mean that's like the ultimate incentive, getting a brand new car. So we thank you once again on behalf of McAllen High School. Thank you. I want to shout out our beautiful and talented steppers over here as well for coming out today. And once again, thank you for choosing McAllen ISD and partnering with us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We want to thank Sames. Thank you, Ms. Sames, for providing this opportunity for us here at the high schools. As you know, high school kids nowadays, they have a mind of their own. But we think that this opportunity for us is important to take advantage of, and we're going to go ahead and push it hard because it's important for our kids to be in school. As an employer myself, right, we have employees. We want our staff to show up every day, and part of that is learning it from high school. Like, you got to show up every day to make a difference. Nothing happens while you're at home doing other things that are not getting you anywhere. For our students, thank you to our students that are here today from all the high schools. I want a special shout out to Stan. Stan is a part of our state champion cheer team. And our mariachi, they only play one song, but we said only play one, because if you play two, it's a party. So they did one. But we want to thank Sames and the district and the city, of course, for supporting our students. It's an integral part of our schools. Thank you again.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alfredo Gutierrez. I'm the principal at James McAllen High School. First of all, shout out to our cheerleaders and our mascot and our drumline. Man, our drumline put on a show. If that doesn't wake you up in the morning, you don't need the coffee. You need a drumline. And again, at school, we're responsible for teaching kids, you know, what everybody thinks we teach, right? Like the math, the reading, the science, the social studies. But we also want to instill in them the traits that they'll need to be successful while they're there with us, but also successful in life. And one of those is just showing up. Like somebody just said earlier, half the battle is showing up. You're going to beat some people if you show up on a consistent basis. So this is just helping us drive home that point, is there's rewards. If you show up on a consistent basis, in this case, if you're perfect about it, right, 100% attendance, you're going to have the opportunity to win a brand new vehicle. I'm proud to say that at the beginning of this week, we've been pushing it since we've got the announcement that we have this partnership with Sames. We've been promoting it with the kids. At the beginning of this week, where's my announcement partner? So how many do we have at the beginning of this week that still had perfect attendance? Do you remember the number? 371 students that have perfect attendance, with 2 weeks to go. So we still have next week to go, and then that'll wrap up the 6 weeks, and then, well, hopefully we're putting 371 names in there for our students on a 6 week basis, and maybe even more the next time. Suggestions, you mentioned suggestions on how you all can help us out even more. Another car to improve tardies, because so it's getting there, but it's also getting there on time to every class. So if somewhere you find a car, that another one that you can, one for perfect attendance and one if they don't have any tardies for the whole year, that would really help us out a lot too. Just my 2 cents in there. So again, thank you to Sames for the partnership, and thank you for the donations.
Thank you so much. All right, everybody, we are now at the moment we've been waiting for, the official unveiling of one of our students' new vehicles here. So we can now have our Miss Evelyn Sames, Thomas Pina, Dr. Gutierrez, and Miss Pena up to front and center on the stage. We have our drum line coming over, and we're going to do a countdown from 5. But let's go ahead and start off with a drum roll, please.